Long form video. Okay, wave 1. Now I can actually take my time. What is wave 1? Boss that spawns. Now let's go over the replay. Hopefully it works. I was out of fucking storage space, so I couldn't record at all when I got home. I took a nap and I did detail. Took me like 3.5 hours this time. It's a bit longer because some bosses are quite hard. So again, this boss does nothing. See? It subtracts your strength. Just think of it as doing nothing. You have these blue relics, okay? You have these fucking blue relics. Just take advantage of them. Just scale. Well, before he splits, just scale. The boss doesn't do anything, okay? This is a proc and DR to get the Corporal. Again, Corporal's image gives her a permanent lightning retribution. Permanent. So it's great. I can't believe this replay is fucking off. When he does a 3-hit, Gmurphy exalt. You see it? Reduce the damage. Do what you have to do, motherfucker. Just keep going. If you have Cassia Heroic, if you manage to get Cassia Heroic, it's even an easier win. Just scale. I'm keeping the pilots to scale. Just scale, scale, scale. Holy shit. The replay is so slow. I hate this. Come on. Come on. Faster. I played this fight faster than this replay. Come on. I think a power of friendship here. Come on. Keep going. So I can explain the next part. He does a 3-hit, then he does a buff, 2-hit, etc. And he always does this minus 3,000 strength. Again, we don't do any damage because of strength, but that's good. The boss is buffing us. We don't want to do damage. We want to scale. We want to play our cards to scale. So this is very good for this card. When doing all your shit when he debuffs you. Because when he debuffs you, you do no damage, which means you can scale. Just scale throughout the fight. Just scale as long as you want until you're about dead and then you push. So right now, I'm just scaling. I'm not doing any damage. I'm just scaling. I want to do all the damage at once. So I can get them very low, so the mobs are very low. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm just scaling here. One big hit, so we proc the DR. Again, this is great. This is cancer for most teams, not a discard team. You want that strength down effect so that nothing does damage. The less things do damage, the better you scale. You want to scale when he's big mode, not when the ad spawn. Just scale. Okay? I'm white stancing right now. Because all the shield from white stance, Arita, very good. Now do all this. Again, I'm just scaling. Learn to scale. Come on. I do this. I Gmurphy exalt to survive here. Oh, no, I don't think it's it. No, I just Corporal exalt. Yeah, I'm just scaling. And boom. Full shields because all the pilots and tentacles. So I have 203 strength right now. And just keep going. Again, this is what you got to do in this boss. Just stall and scale. Just scale because he pauses to do this. Inflict weakness and fragile. We want that. We want him to weaken us. The less damage we do, the better. Because we do not want to get him to half HP. We want to stall him getting to half HP as long as possible. There we go. Double posse. Again, we want to stall long as possible. So I'm just playing cards, playing lightnings when I get them. So I can get the pilots. Keeping some of that. Discard. Yes. I also counted glands throughout the fight so I can know when to exalt. So, again, we did a little bit of damage here, but it's fine. Because it's not going to be enough to push him to half. Just got to be careful. I want to push him almost to half. And then scale. So, do this. Yep. So, we're now at a comfortable spot, 350,000. So that we can push him when we're about to die, okay? When we're about to die, that's when we push him. Not before, not after. So, I'm just playing carefully right now. The bare minimum, what I need to survive. That is what we need to do. Yep. Do that. Play both pilots. Yeah. So, see that? 360,000? 352. So, we're 8,000 away from pushing him. So we can push him whenever we want right now. So this is one out where I'm going to push him. Excuse me. Just gotta... Oh my gosh. Again, lung issues. Can't stop anything about that. So, yeah. We're pushing him now. We're pushing him here and in Ultra Turn. We're double pushing him. We're pushing him in regular form. We don't care about the weakness. We don't care about the Ultra Turn minus. Because all of our damage are from tentacles and whatnot. So this is how discard comp works. Yep. Do that. And boom. Ultra Turn. So all these lightnings in Ultra Turn. That's the power of Cassia Blue Lightning discard. See all these lightnings? The boss is dead. Sup, Rain. Boss is dead already. The boss doesn't know it, but the boss is dead. See all these lightnings? The thing about Corporal, especially with Image Relic, every lightning retribution increases the tentacle damage the bosses take. So that negates the fucking Ultra. Look, 115% tentacle damage, and that's all this comp is tentacle damage. So look, 165% tentacle damage? Yeah. I'm just stacking these tentacle damage. And then I get rid of the pilots, so I have room for a Rita. Yeah. Look, 215% tentacle damage. This is what your burst turn needs to look like. And then... boss is dead. It's a bit of an overkill, because the boss would have been hit a couple of thousand more times. But yeah. Wait until you're almost dead, okay? It's better to wait until you're almost dead than to blow your load early. Never blow your load early, folks, okay? You gotta stall. Life advice here. So I did double stall counter comp for Pandia. So this is 6 turns. I'm gonna figure out which one's faster. This is 6 turn. This is 6 turns. Oh, 6 turns, 6 turns. So Pandia is a joke of a fucking boss, okay? So this is with the Wanda Sangha. You need to kill her in 6 turns, basically, Caster, and you can. What you gotta do is get Counter Relic, any of you guys who actually know how to play Caster rather than use him with fucking Pollux like a fucking retard. Then, you should know how to play this. You should watch my video. If you're using Pollux with Caster, then, good luck. You don't know how to play the fucking game. So, let's see. Do this, double up. That's the fucking Wanda. So first turn, we want to do as many hits as possible. Because we got the Wanda strength down effect. So she's hitting us 20 times. So the trick is you got to get the fucking counter relics. I only got 1 counter relic plus this. I don't consider this a real counter relic. This is the only real counter relic. So yeah, that 1 counter relic, half the boss's HP first turn. You just gotta do that. And the boss is pretty easy to kill. So just keep going forward. Yep. I'm counting to inflict poison. Yep. And next. Come, keep going. So she does 1 big hit after. And now you go over phase 2. In phase 2, you want to make sure you hit her as many times as possible in order to kill her first turn phase 2. If you don't kill her first turn phase 2, it's going to be a pretty hard fight. But with counter, you should be able to kill her first turn phase 2 easily. So right now, we're just stalling to build up counter and to rouse as many units as possible. Again, any of you guys who actually knows how to play Caster knows how to fucking stall on him. So, yep. Keep going. Yeah, I'm saving these. I think I used these. I only need to save them in the other comp, because the other comp didn't have one. Again, boss is almost dead because of the counter and the corrosion. This is the honey tragedy. Oh my gosh. This is so fucking slow. Replay. Come on. Come on, Mr. Replay. Come on, Mr. Replay. You can do it. So I'm basically prepping for next turn. Because, well, the turn after next. Because what you want to do is you want to push him with counter when she's doing honey phase tragedy. So you get a free turn here. Because she's going to rouse if you push her with that. So you get a free turn. So that's why I always do 6 turn. If you actually know how to play the game and play Ultra, you should know that that's the way. Like, so many fucking dog shit players don't know how to play fucking Ultra, and they fucking praise the realm. It's not a good realm in general, besides a few units. And they don't know how to play the realm itself. So you always want to phase a boss with counter or poison to get an extra turn. An extra turn to build, it's just in general. I don't know why people don't do this. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. All the fucking misplays I see. So, do this, double up. So, the thing is, she does 0 damage here. Why? I'm going to pause here. Because when you play a symptom card, she alternates between restless and debauchery. So, you want her in restless mode, where she attacks more but has reduced strength. So, how do you get her in restless mode? Well, easy. You play a symptom. Boom. She's in restless mode. So now she does 7 damage hits, but she's going to hit us a lot of times. So you only play 1. Don't play another symptom. It will switch her back to the other form. So she's going to hit us 42 times into our 16,000 counter. And all that corrosion. Boss is dead. See how easy the boss is? Just play Stallcaster, just use the Sangha, just use the Lise, just use the Wanda, just use the counter. You don't need to bring Caucus. People are saying, like, bring Caucus. No. Caucus is too good. Just use him with Bluwill. Why bring Caucus? You know what? Where you get your counter from? The shop. This is a long stage. Just get it from the shop. This team has no source of counter. This is my second caster team. No source of counter. You know where do we get our counter, folks? Either Caucus or Relics. One of them. These Relics are the main source of counter. Just buy any counter Relic, and the boss is dead. This is only source of counter is from the Relics, and that's fine. I'm counting. This is 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Please know how to count. I swear, you better not be a fucking Ultra player. I assume you know how to count. 0, 1, 2 is the counter relic. It's the opposite of the poison relic. So boom, first turn. It's a less than the Wanda counter start, but we're going to scale counter faster. You know why? Because we got 2 good gold counter relic. We just got to stall. So 0, 1, 2. See how easy that is? Sup, Kaboshi? 0, 1, 2. So, let's see how I do this. 0. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. You did it. And I go into Ultra turn so I can do it again. I rouse to get a 2. 0, 1, 2. See how much counter I'm building? That's what matters. It's a Gunnar sign. I'm indifferent. So, we don't need to exalt on caster here because we fully shield this. I'm just saving the exalt for next turn. Now we have 24,000 counter. Okay, now she's doing the triple hit. 0. We don't have any 2s. I'm pulling Onyx Blooms here to find a 2. That's the goal. Find a 2. Give me a fucking 2. This is what was going through my head this entire time doing it. Give me a 2. There's a 2 in my deck. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 1. Give me a 2. There we go. We got a 2. 1, 2. And then I Exo on caster, get a shield, and I'm ready to stall and kill. So blah blah blah. I'm just getting rid of cards right now, but the boss is dead. The boss doesn't know it, but the boss is dead. So I think I energy beam here. Yep. 1. I used that as a 1, and I 2. Yep. Umbro and done. Yeah, this is me recording the D-type vid right now. So 0, 1, 2, 3, which is the X card. Remember, the X becomes a 3. So now we are good. We have a shit ton of counter, and now we kill him this turn. I save Jenkins for these Swarm Impacts to hit the boss, to fucking make her hit us 1,000 times and kill herself. Suicide is always the answer, okay? So 0. Then I play a 1. Then I play a 2. Now I nerf her. Remember, playing Symptom nerfs her. Now she does 1 damage 9 times. She's gonna do a lot more damage, and then you play cards that make her hit more. So this is why I separated Jenkins from my Jenkins. Yeah. I separated Jenkins. That's what you gotta do. Not pull on fucking Pollux like a fucking idiot. Like, why would you pull on Pollux when Caster can do this? Why waste your premium supports? So it's hitting us 25 times on our 44,000 counter. Boss is dead. See how easy it is if you actually know how to fucking play the game? Which very few people know. So next. Wave 3. It's a fucking easy boss. Monchet is easy. This is easy. Both. I'm not gonna go over it. It's too long. Should I go over this? This is too fucking easy, right? This is like one of the easiest bosses. Just use G.com. You know how to play G.com. You've guys seen... I've coached so many people for G.com. You know how to play the comp. Just trust yourself. Just kill the boss. Just stall first phase and just build poison. This is like a super easy boss. It has no fucking health. The replay takes so fucking long. That's why I'm not going over this. Fucking going over this. So, I'm gonna go over the calf onto this boss. This is why calf destroys this boss. Wave 4. Now, this boss is particularly hard because you're against a timer per se. You're gonna have to proc at least 1 DR because she does a really big hit that very few comps can shield through. So, and he also inflicts a poison based on the amount of damage she does. So this is a race against the clock with this boss. So you want to pop 150,000 worth of Ancient Embers every turn. Whatever your strongest comp is, you need to figure out a way to proc it every turn to kill the boss and have massive AoE when he spawns his minions. So this is me just going over to proc his fucking thing. Yep. Holy shit, this is so fucking slow. Come on. Yep. I transferred to Hyper Flare, and then boom. Full proc. Because that's where your majority of your damage from is from Ancient Embers. Arouse Riker for the weakness. Now this is the DR proc. Tombstone, how? If you weaken it, it does 1600 damage. Very few comps can shield for 1600 besides, you know, like Bluwill and shit. Bluwill goes very well against this boss because Bluwill can barrier. And it can stall and you can destroy it with counter quite well. So this turn, I'm trying to proc the 100 whatever thousand embers, but I just can't manage to do it this turn. It's unfortunate. I didn't have the bone from the Riker dice. So, now this is the light hit, and now the turn after this, he's going to spawn 2 mobs with 300,000 HP. Now, these mobs, 300,000 HP is quite tanky. So unless you have like a good calf or really strong AoE, you're gonna have to save a good solar flare for it. Or hyper flare, I mean. So I'm just proccing his embers this turn. Just have to go long enough to proc his embers. So last stand. Yep, 79,000. Now I'm just shielding up, getting strength. Yep. Defense. So I have enough. Again, this is big. Yep, live just enough, 12 HP. So now I have a full hyper flare for this turn. Now this turn, you want to go all out to make sure you kill the mobs. If you leave the mobs alive, he gets 59 strength per mob, which is a lot. And he gets a DR, which you don't want playing as calf on him. You do not want him to get the DR. So you want to have a big hyper flare to kill both mobs this turn. If you don't kill both mobs, it's going to be an uphill battle from here on out. Because he has that DR. So now we get this. I'm just moving. I'm just using all the fucking things I got on Ramona. So now I got a bunch of strength. So, again, 100. You just as long as you proc his corrosions every turn and live, you're good on this boss. Just proc the corrosion every fucking turn. Just do enough damage to proc corrosion. You don't have to do like a shit ton of damage. Just do enough damage. You can stop whenever. So yep. Again, you don't care if it crits or not, as long as you proc the corrosion. Do this. And then I double posse for the shield. That's why Mono Chaos is so good. You thought I was dead? Nope. Double posse. Mono Chaos is probably the best way to play calf. But, yep. Double play that. And we live. Again, this doesn't take into account the poison proc already procking. 24. So this is a turn we need to kill because it's one big hit. And we don't have the DR to guarantee your survival. So, spoiler alert. I kill him this turn. So, just proc the corrosion. The corrosion is enough to kill it. Because remember, 300%. So if you proc the corrosion is enough to kill it, you don't have to do anything fancy. That's the whole gimmick of the boss. You just gotta do X amount of damage every turn. It's a pretty easy boss once you figure that out and know that calf is exceedingly good at going into that. All you need to do is make sure you kill the mob waves when they spawn. If you don't kill it when they spawn, it's gonna be an uphill battle. Oh, excuse me. But this is my Bluwill comp. Now, I thought I could have killed it faster. But, you know how I like to meme? So this is if you have a good comp. You can just ignore proccing the thing every turn. You can just, like, do whatever. Just build counter. Which is what I like to do. He doesn't do a lot of multi-hit, but he does enough that it works. So Bluwill can also, you know, proc his thing every turn, too. Mono will work better on him than, as well. But I like Bluwill because it's more consistent, more utility, and less RNG in general. So I'm just building my fucking Shattered. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling these insights. I'm using every draw card to try to manipulate a Shattered. See? Try to manipulate this Shattered to appearing. And that's what we want. So Shattered. We're building counter. And then we use the execute here. 15% HP again. Bluwill will never be power crept because that fixed HP. Like, I can't believe people have to argue with me on that. You can run Bluwill Wave 3, but it's a waste. The boss is too easy for Bluwill, and Bluwill's too strong to use Wave 3. But yeah, but Wave 3 is a easy Bluwill boss. It's probably like the easiest Bluwill boss. But yeah, it's the thing is the boss is too easy. The boss has no HP, so it's a waste to use Bluwill there. So we're barriering this turn. So With Bluwill, you can either use a DR or use a barrier. So you can survive 2 Tombstone Howls with Bluwill. So that makes her extremely strong. I use a barrier here. I did not proc DR at all this fight because I didn't need to. You know, because it's not dog shit like some people. So, do this. Play this. Yep, I'm just building up counter because that's how I like to play the game. It's fun. It's not optimal. Optimally, I fuck the counter and I just procced his thing every turn with Bluwill and just shield up. But counter is a lot more fun because counter is how I'm going to deal with the ads. Because there's not enough AoE for me to get rid of the ads. However, I'm going to kill the ads using counter. That is my strategy going into this boss fight. So, do this. Yep. I'm just rousing everyone. And I think I +2 this pinion. Yep, to get back key flare. Because Bluwill is our key flare generator or main key flare generator. So, I'm just playing cards. Get the caucus. Again, it's image relic. Defense. And shield up. Again, we don't need to do damage. I leave the corrosion on. Because you don't give a fuck if you're playing a good Bluwill comp. You don't give a fuck about playing the mechanics. Because it's strong enough that you don't fucking care. So, do this. I know I have the relic proc here. So that's why I'm playing Waltz. So I have those waltzes in the deck. This relic is very good. It's just knowing what you're dealt with, adapting to each scenario, which I like to play and adapt. People don't adapt in this game for whatever fucking reason. But the optimal way to play is to adapt your comp, regardless. And Bluwill is the most utility. That's why Pollux and Monchette will never be as strong as units like Bluwill. Because they can't go into every fucking boss. Like, they have bosses that counter them. Bluwill does not have a boss that strictly counters her. This boss, in theory, counters her because of the mobs, and you don't do enough damage to kill the ads. But you're able to find cards and find your way around it. So again, I let the boss grab the R. Why do I care? Why do I care that the boss downplaying the mechanic wrong? I have Bluwill. I can play however I fucking want. I have options. I have a trillion options in the game. That's what other people don't know how to fucking play the game. Make these fucking god-awful shit. Like, this is what a good comp is. A comp with options. So yeah, we live. I use a knot to shield up. We live this turn. Massive damage. We give him another DR. Don't care. I kill him with counter. We have 74,000 counter. Why do I give a fuck about you fucking slimy fuck? Again, how am I survive this? I'm gonna proc the DR? No, I don't proc the DR. You know why? I have the knot. I have the Bluwill. You know why? I have this waltz I planned. Because I know how to fucking play the game. Yeah. Shocker. Shocker. So yeah. So just do this. Yep. I'm gonna fuck. I'm just shielding up. You think I... And then I exalt. Because for double it, you don't... I'm not gonna overexalt anymore. The boss is dead. Why would I overexalt? I played the Chosen. Felt not. Felt her. And do that. Generate a lot of shield. And boom. Wow. We live, folks. Very surprised. Yep. Just knowing how to play the comp. Now this is turn we kill. Red stance. We're in a lightning. And we're proccing all the corrosion, and the boss is dead this turn. So we stall. Again, we can let the boss hit us, but we can't generate enough shield right now. So I'm just playing all the pilots to clear my hand. I'm finding... What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find the pinion. I'm trying to find a pinion so I can dupe it. Yep, with Hamel. So I can continue to combo. Again, the corrosion works itself. Just know how to fucking play the game, folks. So, prioritize 4 wings because, again, boss is dead. Easy boss, Bluwill, and Calf. So let's go over the final boss, which some people have been in trouble with. I don't know how. Just borrow a Gmurphy. So, this boss is deceptive. They want you to use Calf into the boss. However, Calf does not particularly perform well against the boss. So let me go over each of the boss's mechanic and the translation errors. There's so many translation errors for this boss. So this boss, Emerald Embers, by the way, and Verdant Spark, it's the same thing. Okay? In case you are curious, Verdant Spark is Emerald Ember. Okay? It's the same thing. It's just AI translation making synonyms. Okay? In case you're curious why, it's the same thing. So that's her entire gimmick. I'm going to use Verdant Spark. I'm going to use Verdant Spark. So Verdant Spark, okay, she starts with 2 Verdant Sparks. Every stack increases her hit damage permanently. And when she does an attack intention, she will either consume 3 or consume 6 Verdant Sparks. If she consumes 6 Verdant Sparks, she hits you 3 times. If she consumes 3, she hits you 2 times. You want her to only consume less in general, unless you're playing a Gmurphy comp. In a Gmurphy comp, you want to kill her turn 3. You want to kill her turn 3 in general. Unless you're playing Jellet, which is another good comp. So first turn, I overexalt, so I can get the waltzes for later. Don't play those waltzes. We're just scaling this turn. We're not white stancing. We're not doing shit. We're scaling, okay? That is our purpose this turn. Scaling. So blah, blah, blah. And we're scaling. Again. What? And I have all the good relics. Second turn. She ate 6. Okay, we ignore the mechanic because it's Gmurphy. We are white stancing here because all we need to do is live this turn. If we live this turn, we win. If we live this turn, we win. And turn 3, we destroy her. We fucking whatever fucking words you want to use. Fucking gape, fucking bukake, fucking no diff. Fucking, what the fucking kids use? Jester Mog. Fucking Mew on her. I don't know what fucking kids are using right now, dude. So I'm using all the combos. This is the burst turn. Nothing else. So we need to get rid of 1 card. And the boss is dead. So why do we need to kill her this turn? Because we either need to empty our hand or kill her. If we don't empty our hand, we need to kill her. Or push her. So all these sacrifice, look, we ignore phase 2 completely. Yeah, I'm memeing on her. Yeah. She's dead. She's dead. Look, she has 1.4 million sacrifice. Yeah. She's dead. We did 3 million damage. We actually did close to 4 million damage. Because all the other damage doesn't count. So, we ignore phase 2 completely. Boss is dead. Game over. That is how you do it with Gmurphy. Now, how do you play the boss the right way if you don't have a strong comp? Gel it. Look at my wheels. See these R-rated wheels? See the non-OE Jellet? See the E1 Horla? Yeah? Yeah? I know how to fucking play the game. Unlike other content creators. Overrated unit, by the way. Yeah. Those fucking idiots, dude. Most NA content creators are fucking dog shit. So let's go in. Let's go in. So fucking Jellet. Yeah, overrated unit, by the way. They're not in the leaderboards, they don't do shit, and they expect people to follow their fucking guides. If you're not on any of the leaderboards, your opinion is fucking worthless, in my opinion. Like, for actual get, like you don't know how to play a game. You don't know what is needed. That's just the fact, dude. So, let's do this. So, this is different. We also ignore it with Jellet. Because Jellet is strong. Because we have enough healing. All that matters is the Dance of Destruction. The Dance of Destruction is the most important thing we have to keep track of for Liz. Because we want to either stun or kill her during the Dance of Destruction, or we lose. Because we have the Aegis stun. And I'm going to use the Aegis stun to get past the Dance of Destruction. Now, she does a dance in phase 1 and phase 2. So, let me do all this. So, we're bursting here. No Horlex ult. Yep. Yep. So, I'm just doing all the crimsons here. Lone Seed. Boom. Boom. Just keep booming her. Boom. Boom. Okay. And we're just slightly off from pushing her. And that's what I want. I didn't play this defense because I didn't want to push her. Because I know I'll play the game. Again, we want to leave her barely alive so we get an extra turn. Okay, we get an extra turn. Now we want to push her here because this Dance of Destruction will kill us. So this will do down enough. And then see, we now have an extra turn because we didn't play that defense. Most players would play that defense. I don't. That extra turn came in handy. So we can build up Ultra Turn. We can build up resources. We can get another thing. So this is another burst turn. Dies XL. Okay, now you're gonna see me do something strange. I'm gonna Aegis XL without stunning her. Flares, why did you Aegis XL without stunning her? Because I know how to play the game. You don't want to use her stun here. We're using it for the damage buff, okay? We're gonna save the stun for the Dance of Destruction. We're gonna save the stun for Dance of Destruction. So this is just a DR proc. At best. If we live, we live. If we need a DR proc, we DR proc. We don't care. We need to save the stun for the Dance of Destruction, or else we die. So this is the DR proc. So this is why we saved it. This Dance of Destruction, we need to kill her. And so I get Ultra Turn, I get all the fucking dirt. Excuse me. So boss is dead. Cause we saved the Aegis stun for the second Dance of Destruction. So boom. Boom. Yep. I play that. I'm counting cards in my hand right now. And then I play all the Bloodthirsties. And it's dead. Because we need the stun for the bleed to take fruit. And we also had an extra turn and an Ultra Turn by stalling. So yeah, it's a pretty easy boss. if you know which comps to use against them. If you pull for Jellet. If you didn't follow some utter fucking idiot who tells people not to pull for Jellet. Like, holy shit, people are fucking bad, dude. Anyway, that's the long video. How long is this? 40 minutes? Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I was gonna go over this, but yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna end it here. Hope you enjoy it. Again, leaderboards. Everyone else uses different things, but that's what I used. What did I use? Yep, Gmurphy. Everyone does the same fucking thing. Gmurphy, and I guess one hit makes sense. Yeah, it is a waste of resources. Don't fucking need that. So this is wave 3. I don't know why they use the Gmurphy here. Yeah, poison comp. G-Dog poison comp. It's basically the same. The meta is already figured off. It's you pull for the units I suggest. Don't listen to other fucking people. Because holy shit, people are fucking bad. Okay, see you guys later.